tune in to the sound of the city where the big music never stops and the energy is always big. Welcome to Big 101.5 FM, your go-to destination for the latest hits, entertainment, and latest news from local and around the world. Broadcasting with the power of 1 kilowatt signal, we're reaching every corner of the city and beyond. From the heart of LAC Building, second level, Maharlika Highway, San Pedro, Santo Tomas City, Batangas. We're bringing you the best in music and the pulse of the city. Join us as we turn up the volume and keep your company wherever you go. Big 101.5 FM, where the beat never stops and the city comes alive. Stay tuned for more music, more fun, and more of everything you love. Right here on Big 101.5 FM. Big 101.5 FM. Your city, your music, your station. Mula sa J101.5 FM News Center, narito na ang top of the hour news.
Magandang hapon, narito na ating balita para sa oras na ito. Committee of the Whole okays proposed economics amendments to the Constitution. The House of Representatives, acting as a Committee of the Whole House, today's approved proposed amendments to the Constitution restrictive economic provisions. The committee voted to endorse the amendments proposals contained in resolution of both houses RBH number 7 after 6 days of hearings during which had heard the testimonies of scores or resource persons and experts, that's including former cabinet members, former lawmakers, academics, Filipino educators, and professional based abroad, former Supreme Court justices, economists, and framers of the 1987 Constitution. The committee of this is including with all the committees and the House member exchange views with the experts and resource persons in the course of the Committee of the Whole House deliberations. Deputy Majority Leader at Mandaluyong City, Representative Neptali Boyet Gonzalez II, who has designated Majority Leader of the committee, moved for terminating the hearings. He then presented a motion to approve RPH number 7, which embodies the proposed amendments. Shortly after, Majority Leader and Zamboanga City Representative Manuel Jose Manix M. Dalipe, who was presiding over the hearing, declared the resolution approved. The Dalipe Senior Deputy Speaker Aurelio Dong Gonzalez Jr. and also Pampanga Deputy Speaker David J.J. Suarez of Quezon, who are the principal authors of RPH number 7, alternately presided over the 6 days of marathon hearings that started last February 26. Before Dalipe declared the suspension of today's committee of the whole House session, he thanked all the experts and resource persons for sharing their time and expertise with the panel. I am sure that your valuable insights will be very helpful to the members of the House. Dalipe said the committee approved its report and affirmed its vote on RPH number 7. During a news briefing this morning, Gonzalez, the committee's majority leader, said the House is scheduled to start plenary debates on the proposed amendments on Monday. We will target second reading approval of RPH number 7 next Wednesday, he said. He said the House is still going by its timeline of finally approving the amendment proposals before Congress goes on its Holy Week break on March 23. I don't know about the Senate, he added. Today's resource persons included former Senator Gregorio Honasan and former Finance Secretary Margarito Teves, Department of Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Jesus Domingo, and Finance Undersecretary Rosmarie Edilion. RBH number 7 is almost an exact reproduction of RBH number 6, introduced in the Senate by Senate President Juan Miguel Zubiri and Senators Loren Legarda and Juan Edgardo Angara. RBH number 6 and RBH number 7 are both entitled resolutions of both houses of Congress proposing amendments on certain economic provisions of the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, particularly on Articles number 12, number 14, and it's going to be including number 16. The proposed House and Senate changes are on the ground of legislative franchises to and ownership of 60-40 of public utilities. In Article 12, ownership of basic educational facilities, that's 60-40 as well. In Article 14, and ownership of advertising firms, that's 70-30. In Article 16, the suggested principal amendments are the insertion of the phrase "unless otherwise provided by the law," which would empower Congress to lift or relax present economic restrictions in the nation's basic law, and the addition of the qualifier basic in Article 14. RBH number 7 and RBH number 6 is also restate the provision of the Constitution that Congress may propose amendments upon a vote of 3/4 of all its members. And ito yung sinabi mga kaibigan na pinirmahan naman, or nagkaroon ng version. This is the other version of the Congress having this RBH number 7. It's also like the same with the one that we have on the Senate. It has been presented by Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri. And we're expecting that it's gonna be okay kasi halos magkakapre lang naman yung mukha. And this is all about the economic provisions, both of the proposed amendments. And hopefully ito ay hindi na magkakaroon pa ng problema, na magkakaroon ng gusot, dahil yan ngayong isa sa mga dinadahilan din ng itong Senado na maaring taktika lamang ng Kongreso na magkakaroon ng amendments. But the purpose is it could be that there will be more behind of the proposed amendments, and that includes the propagation of the terms of this incumbent congressman. And not other than that, aside from prolonging their terms, ang kinakabahala dito maging yung pagkakaroon hindi lamang doon sa prolong kanilang mga posisyon di umano, ay maaari din kasing mabago din ang mukha talaga totally from the state of having this Constitution ng bylaws in 1987 to a new bylaws naman ng ating bansa. And ang kinatakot dito, baka magkakaroon ng isang ibang mukha na talaga totally change, which is the one that we're people that are expecting actually na magkakaroon ng hindi na maging presidente but prime minister, something like that. So yun yung gustong gustong palalabasin ng mga umaayaw dito sa amendment ng konstitusyon, which naman para sa atin ay that's just only it could possible, pero ito naman sinabi naman mas sinabi ng Kongreso, kami ay para sa pagbabago ng ating konstitusyon at magkakaroon na ng linaw, especially on the amendments of the economic provisions. Dahil doon nga sa ating saligang batas, medyo hindi appealing para to sa ating mga foreign investors if they wanted to have business with us in our country, kasi the shares, wala silang karapatan to have a full 100%, or we call it 100% share or investment when it comes doon sa mga provisions na yun na ginagamit natin. Now, pagka ito ay magkaroon ng amendments, mga kaibigan, maaari na kasing magbago ang mukha nila doon sa pamumuhunan dahil maaari na nilang makuha ang 100% na pamumuhunan sa ating bansa without even compromising the percentage. Kasi ang nangyari, ito yung nagiging balakid na rin dahil nga mas lamang, malaki ang lamang doon sa ating which is I would agree with it kasi we're Filipinos, pero ito naman naging dahilan na ayaw nila. It's because of the profits. Kasi nga sila yung pumasok sa bansa, namuhunan, dapat they have to earn more income kumpara doon sa the profit sharing should be something big from them for them. Hindi yung namuhunan sila yung makukuhanan ng and then ito lang yung kikitain nila. Parang tingin nila it's not fair to have business with us, to have business in our country. Kasi nga doon sa mukha ng economic provisions that we have in our country. So ito yung sinasabi nila na kailangan ng baguhin. And the Congress, they keep on insisting na this provision should be ratified or it could be amended in some cases para magkakaroon ng appealing doon sa ating mga foreign investors natin. Ito, na-aprobahan na, although meron sa mga kongresista na umayaw, nag-abstain, and some of them ay hindi sila bumoto pabor doon sa economic provisions na yan. So, itong 5, alam naman natin normally, alam naman natin kung sino-sino yung mga ayaw sa paglago na ating bansa. I'm not gonna mention those names, but yun yung nangyari, mga kaibigan. Meron ng abstain, but these are few organizations or few groups sa Kamara de Representante na hindi sila bumoto doon. But majority of the Congress, majority of the member of the Congress, they voted yes to it, and they should be carried para naman mapalitan itong mukha ng economic provisions natin. And they're hoping that Senate will agree with this and they will buy on this idea or this approval of the economic provisions. At ito naman ay base na rin sa sinabi ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na kailangang mabago ang mukha ng ating economic provisions natin. So, I think this time around, tingnan natin dahil nagkaroon sila ng marathon dito. Talagang ginugugulan ng panahon at nagpuyat ang ating mga kongresista dito para maaprobahan lamang itong RPH number 7 na kalintulad doon sa mukha ng RPH 6 naman na nanggaling naman na may akda ang Senado. Okay, so we're hoping na that's gonna be okay and the Senate will approve this, will accept wholeheartedly. Kung meron man siguro sila mga questions doon, and kasi kailangan pa lang busisiin yan. Kailangan pa lang i-check kung if it's really the purpose of that amendments. This is only for particularly on the one that we mentioned. It's all about the economic provisions. So we're hoping though na maging okay na ang lahat. Alright. Anyways, oras natin ay 3:48 ng hapon at kasama niyo pa rin ang ating impilan, mga kaibigan, at ito ang ating balita para sa oras na ito. Ako pa rin yung nakasama at naupang palad ngayong hapong ito, Dr. J. JUMUAD, ito lamang sa impilang tunay na may malasakit sa bayan. Magandang hapon at stay tuned para sa ating mga tuntugan.
Hit music belongs here on your number one station.
J 101.5. 101.5. Big Radio.
All right. You want to dance?